Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Keisha if you're new here, and thank you for clicking on this video. Happy Monday. It's Monday, March 28th, and I am starting a week in the life today. It is 10:52 and I've just had a typical morning this morning. Nova, if you've watched my last couple vlogs, Nova has been sick and she's still sick, and I just called this morning to make her another vet appointment for tomorrow. So now I have to bring her back to the vet tomorrow because she's still not doing well. And I'm like, I just want her to be better. I'm so sick of having to bring her to the vet. And I'm sick of having to see her just be so down and so sick. And it's at the point we can't even give her medicine anymore because she's fighting it so bad. So I'm gonna bring her to the vet tomorrow. We're gonna try to have them look at her again, see if we can find a new game plan. But like, we just need to make her better. So third week in a row, I'm going to the vet. Hi, Nova. I'm gonna leave you some water if you get thirsty, okay? So you don't have to go down. Oh, my poor baby. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I am slacking on the vlog so far this week. I didn't really get a lot of footage yesterday, but it is 12:28. I'm home. I'm about to have some lunch, and then I'm gonna be taking Nova to the vet at 1:30. But yeah, I'm gonna heat up some dip, eat that, work on editing, and we're gonna take Nova to the vet. I've been very emotional about Nova lately. Like I talked about it in my weekly vlog, or no, I talked about it in the day in life that I'm actually gonna be posting today or tomorrow. How like I cried all day one day last week because I just felt so bad and like so guilty for her being sick and like not bringing her to the vet like sooner than I did. It's a whole thing if you guys want to like hear. That's in the last video. Yeah, she started doing this like weird breathing thing Sunday night, and then like yesterday it was like a lot worse. So I'm happy that I called the vet when I did and got her an appointment, because they already assumed she probably had some kind of like respiratory thing going on, but now with the way she's breathing, like I think it really is, and I just can't give her medicine. It's just like, I don't know, she's just not herself. She's usually like crazy and hyper and energetic and very annoying a lot of the time, but I will take her being annoying over her being like sick with no energy. It's just like the saddest thing ever to see how she's been the last 2 weeks, and like she's just not been herself at all. It is like so sad. And now her breathing, I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. Hi baby, can you come in? I'm gonna go to the vet and like we're gonna leave in 35 minutes. You got water in here? You want your own water? She's like, I guess. I wanted Callie's water though. You drank Callie's water, huh? You did. You drank all your sister's water as usual. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. We will talk later. Nova, we'll talk later. Okay, so it is 3:22. We just got home. I just went to Walmart to drop off her prescription. Basically, she was really concerned about her breathing, so she recommended that we do x-rays. So they did the x-ray, and she could see there was something in her lungs, and she said that she has an infection in her lungs, Blastomycosis. So it's a fungal disease that is in her lungs. So she said she could have gotten it from walking in like a damp wooded area and breathing in the spores. Like she gave me this paper on it. So it says a fungal disease. Fungus most commonly infects humans and animals through the respiratory tract. When the fungal spores are inhaled, they settle in small airways and begin to reproduce. Yeah, so she has it in her lungs, and I didn't know that it would be such like a severe thing. I think this is the steroid. And then I had to go get her a anti-inflammatory from Walmart, so I can start giving that to her today, like as soon as I get back. I don't even know what I'm saying. I didn't want to vlog, but I was like, let me just give them an update really quick. Obviously, you can tell that I was crying. I've been crying a lot these last 2 weeks with her being sick. Okay, I'm not gonna cry though. I mean, I just like feel really bad for her, and like the treatment, she said it could take like a minimum of like 6 weeks. and I have to bring her back in 2 weeks for a checkup. So it's just gonna be like, okay. So it's just gonna be a process to get her better, but they gave us the 2 meds. So she said she doesn't expect her breathing to really get better for like a week. Yeah, so to bring her back in 2 weeks for a checkup unless anything gets worse, which I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm hoping once she gets, I mean, she's lost like 5 pounds in the last 2 weeks. So they just like give her the medicine, make sure she's still drinking her water. Hopefully once we can start getting her to take this anti-inflammatory, she'll start feeling better enough to eat. And then it'll be easier to give her medicine like in her food. But they didn't have either of these medicines in a liquid form or in any injections, of course, my luck. So she told me that we can crush it up. They gave me some new syringes so we can crush it up and like mix it with either like chicken broth or water and just squirt it in her mouth, which I might try to do. This medicine is so expensive. Like it's originally like, I didn't even realize they gave me this like GoodRx card to lower the price. Cause like the technician at Walmart called me and she was like asking information. She was like, did they give you like a GoodRx card? And I'm like, yeah, I think I have like a paper. And she's like, okay, because this medicine is $300. I was like, excuse me, how much? But luckily it's gonna be like $46 for the medicine with the card they gave us, thank God. And then obviously all the vet bills and everything have been just so fun. Which financially sucks, of course, having like to keep bringing her to the vet and keep buying new medicines. Like now all the old medicines she got that she really take, like I can't give those to her. Like that was like a waste of money. It's just like, but that's not even my biggest concern. Like I will literally do anything and pay anything. I will do anything or pay anything for her to get better. So I just feel bad for her because I know she's uncomfortable and she's having these breathing problems now. So hopefully, you know, not hopefully, we will get her better with these medicines and she will be back to her normal self in no time. I think what really had me like the one part in here says, can the disease be treated? And it says, yes, although not all pets will survive. What is the prognosis for my dog? And it says, prognosis is good for many cases of blastomycosis infection with recovery rates between 50 to 75%. I was like, that's not high. Is that even good? Yeah, so that's the update. You guys might not see me the rest of today. We'll see how the rest of the day plays out. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I wanted to give you guys a little update on Nova and how last night went. So I tried to crush up the medicine and give it to her mixed with, like I crushed it into like a powder and mixed it with chicken bone broth and like put it in the little syringe to squirt in her mouth, but she was able to like spit it out. Like she still has like red on her face. Like she basically wasted the whole pill. And then we tried to give it to her in pill form. That didn't happen. So we literally had to go to Walmart at like almost like 10, I think around like 10 o'clock last night, like way past my bedtime. We had to go to Walmart and buy a muzzle because I asked the vet when they were trying to give me like a new trick on how to give her the medicine, and they said the liquid form, and I was like, she used to wear a muzzle at the vet because she'll try to attack them. So I was like, do you think it'd help if I got a muzzle to put on her, because she can't open her mouth all the way and then she can't like try to bite us? And they were like, I mean, you can try squirting it in the back, like through the back of the muzzle, whatever, like if you think it'll help. So I ended up going to pick one up. She fought for a minute or two and then she just surrendered, and I was able to put the syringe in her mouth through the like front of the muzzle and just like stick it in between her teeth and just squirt it. And it's just so hard to hear her breathe like that all day. But yeah, we're doing the best we can over here, but I'm happy. Don't love having to muzzle her. Like I know she's like traumatized, but if it's the only way I can get her medicine at this point, at least until she starts eating. When she starts eating again, I'll be able to sneak it into like treats and stuff again, but until she starts eating, like this is just gonna have to be what we do. So good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. It's a gloomy morning here in Nashville. Okay, so I never wanted to be the person that films themselves crying. So if you are like, I can't handle this, I get it. It's literally my own fault I'm crying. Okay, I wanted to share this just because I feel like this whole vlog is just dedicated to, it's like a week in the life, but like I said, it's all been focused on Nova, so this whole vlog is like blastomycosis related content. Oh my god, please stop, Keisha. Okay, so I just posted a post on Instagram, just kind of updating on Nova's infection and everything, and I put something on my story about it, and I don't know why. So I was like, okay, let me just go on the computer, and I decided that it would be a great idea to sit down and YouTube blastomycosis in dogs. Like, I've read a million articles on it, but I haven't like watched any videos on it. So I was watching a couple people whose dogs have had it, and then I was just like reading the comments, and I just started crying because so many people in the comments were talking about how their dog has died from it, or like someone they knew's dog died from it, or said their puppy died from it. So it was just like reading all the people that are like, my dog died from it, my dog died from it, just got me emotional. I know I shouldn't be Googling that or reading that stuff. Like, there's no point of reading it and like getting upset over it, because, you know, I'm just like trying to be positive about it. Like, we caught it, we're on the treatment started, it's only day 2. Still is breathing really bad, but they said the breathing probably wouldn't start being better for a week. So I'm just trying to like, I don't know, I like feel like if it was bad enough where they were like, she's like really far past the point, like, because the one girl, see, there's a bunch of tissue. The one girl's video I watched, she said she like her dog was like really sick, and they had to keep him for like 7 days and like put him on like an IV and stuff. So I'm like, okay, like at least they didn't recommend that, so I'm assuming like it's not as bad. This is just like so hard seeing her the way she is, and how hard she's trying to breathe, and like seeing her ribs, like every breath that she takes. I wasn't expecting her to have this infection. I didn't think it was gonna be anything serious, because she's been sick a couple times in the past, but it's just been like a random stomach thing, and she takes meds for a day and she's good. So it's hard seeing her like this, and the breathing is just so bad. Okay, I said the last clip was gonna be me crying, but here we are again. Just like sitting here, I'm like, I don't like, she's like lay down, now she's up. I'm like, I just think she can't get comfortable. And I feel bad, I'm sitting here, she just like pawed my arm, and I'm like, I know. She's like, Mom, help, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, I don't know what to do either. She's like pawed me, and I don't know what she needs. Your nose is running. I'm gonna wipe your nose. I'll wipe your nose, hold on. Oh my god. I have to put a disclaimer in the beginning of this video, be like, if you don't like crying, do not watch this video. That's annoying. No, that's fucking annoying. Wait, I was supposed to get this for her, and I'm wiping my own tears. Sorry, Nova. I literally started wiping my own tears. I just don't know what to do. I know, like, I'm just sitting here reading a bunch of articles, and they're like, you just need to be patient because it takes like weeks to see progress. And I'm like, I can't do this for weeks. I mean, I will, of course, but it's just so hard. Let me get your nose. I know, you probably didn't give me medicine. I just want to get your nose. A bit confused. Wanna lay down? Wanna be comfy? I'm just gonna stay on the couch there for a little bit until she lays down and gets comfy, so I'll be here. Yeah, long day, huh? Yeah. It's a long day, huh? Okay, about to give Nova her medicine. I'm gonna show you guys the process. My camera battery that's charging is upstairs. I don't feel like going to get it, so we're getting more phone clips. But Good girl, Nova. Good girl. Okay, so I already crushed up her pills. I literally just like used this part of this spoon and crushed it and then put it in the syringe. I just warmed up some bone broth, and I'm gonna mix it with the pills. And it's literally the only way we've been able to get her medicine without her eating. But she got a little bit of an appetite last night, so I'm hoping she gets appetite again today. So I haven't been getting too much just because it would take longer to give it to her, but I've been putting just enough to try to mask the taste a bit. So what we're left with, hi baby. No, you stay. I need you to take your medicine. Good girl. Okay, she's good. Good girl. Good girl. I know. 2 minutes and it's all done. Hi guys, it is Friday morning. I just wanted to say good morning. I'm subbing today, so I'm driving to sub. I literally haven't subbed much lately with Nova and everything, but I'm on my way to sub, so exciting. But I just want to give you an update on Miss Nova this morning. Her breathing's still pretty much the same, but she seems to have like a little more energy than she did yesterday morning. Like maybe like by 1%, like nothing significant, but like yesterday morning, like she was barely moving. She would just stand in the same spot and just stare and just like barely would move for like hours. This morning she came down pretty quickly and she was kind of following me around a little bit, like moving around a little more. And like when she went outside, she's moving a little more. So not crazy amounts, but like compared to yesterday where she literally was like not moving at all, she seems to have like a little more energy where she's able to move a little more. So I'm like, okay, not a lot of progress, but like progress. She didn't eat yesterday or this morning, so she's sniffing food. So I feel like she's like kind of curious, but she's just not like able to eat. So Cody's home with her today, by the way. He's working from home today, so he's home to monitor her all day today. Okay, so I'm subbing right now, unfortunately. I've been talking to the vet and like trying to figure out what else we can do for Nova because she's still like really uncomfortable. We've been trying to call different like vet hospitals to see like what options we can do, and everything is just so freaking expensive. So her vet is calling around to other like vet hospitals and stuff in the area to kind of see what they can do for her and like get us some like solutions or some options with some prices and stuff. It's like I don't know. I just don't know what to do. I know we're gonna make it through this. She's gonna make it through it. The medicine's gonna work. The treatment's gonna work. I know that. It just seems a little worse right now because the medicine's working. So if that's something that I know, then I don't need to cry because she's gonna be fine. So what am I crying for, you know? We're on the way to the hospital right now, so oh my god, I don't know why I'm trying to film this clip, but we're going to the hospital. And she's like shaking in her paw. She looks like she's really weak. Her paw's like turned in. So I'm on the way to bring her to the hospital now. So I'll keep you guys updated on how that goes. Okay, so we're home from the hospital. I'm probably have to keep her there for 4 to 5 days before she's able to come back home. He said her condition's pretty bad, and with how hard she's been working to breathe the last couple days, it's put a toll on her respiratory system. So they're gonna do everything that they can to make sure that she survives this. So they just called me and she's gone. Her body's she just stopped breathing and they're doing CPR, but she's gone. It doesn't fucking feel real. Like, what the fuck? She's literally a year and a half. Like, what the fuck? This is not supposed to happen. Like, what? I just don't know
Oh my god. It just does not fucking feel real. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. I just don't know what to do. What the fuck, dude?
Hi guys, it's Saturday, April 2nd. The morning after finding out that Nova's passed, and I've never had to experience grief before. Like, I've never lost anyone, like a pet or like a family member or a friend. Like, I've just never lost anyone close to me before. So it's really, it just hurts because like 2 weeks ago she was fine and now she's gone, and I just don't understand it. And it just really kills me that she was just so young. Like, she wasn't even 1.5 years yet. She was like 1 year and 5.5 months. And we only had her for 1 year and 3 months. She just has so much life left to live. But I just called the vet hospital, and I'm not gonna have her cremated, and I'm gonna bring her ashes home. So I found these really pretty urns. It's from Sky Urns, and they're so pretty. So like this wood part, like you screw it and you can put the urns on the bottom, or you put the ashes on the bottom, and it has like these fake flowers. So I was like, this is like a really pretty way to keep her ashes. So they're so pretty. I wanted something really pretty to keep her in, and yeah, but I just wanted to show you guys. It's just so hard looking at urns because it's like, you know, I wasn't expecting to have to bring her home in a fucking bag of ashes. Like, it's just so crazy. It's so quiet in here without her. It's so quiet. Oh, it's gonna be so weird not having a dog. I don't even know what my like day-to-day is gonna look like without her. It's just so hard because she was such part of my routine, and I just don't have a dog. It's so weird, like looking at her toy box and her like food bowls and everything, and just knowing that she's not gonna need them. It's gonna be a rough weekend. All right, I'm gonna go. Bye. Okay, so I'm here now to end the video. It's been 9 days since everything happened. So this last week, I've just been really out of my routine. I've just been like mourning and grieving, and I got a call from the vet hospital 2 days ago that her ashes are ready to be picked up. So I need to go get those. I did order like a really pretty urn, and I'm gonna like decorate the TV stand and put some pictures of her. I got like a little box to put some of her favorite things in to keep, and her urn. So I want to like have a little section in the house dedicated to her, and I also want to put a little section outside in the backyard for her because she loves the backyard. She loved that backyard so much. So I want to get like a little area out there for her too. So like I said, I just wanted to take a second and like read off some of the symptoms, the signs and symptoms of blastomycosis, because it's really frequently misdiagnosed. And even Nova was misdiagnosed for like a week, and I don't like thinking about it this way because it makes me, obviously we can't go back in time, but I'm like, I just really feel like if she wasn't misdiagnosed the first time we went to the vet, she probably could have survived it. So, fuck, like I know she probably would have. So I like I said, if this helps just like one person be able to catch it early and like save their dog, that would make me really happy. Somebody told me that their cousin's dog died at 11 months. It was like limping, and then something started happening with the eyes, and they didn't realize until it died that it was like an infection. She didn't know what it was, but she couldn't remember all the details, but it sounds just like it. I've seen a lot of videos and stories about dogs having to get their iris removed because of the way that this infection messes with their eye. So it's really scary. And even in dogs that do survive, like there can be like it's like a long-term treatment and like a lot of things that can go wrong. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. Caused by inhaling airborne spores from contaminated soil into the lungs. Spores are more likely to be airborne after contaminated soil is disturbed by activities such as excavation, construction, digging, or wood clearing. So the vet told me like it's usually like, she said, a lot of the times you see it in dogs that go like hiking because you get it more from like damp wooded areas. So symptoms to look out for: cough or cough with blood, fever, shortness of breath, chills and or night sweats, fatigue, weight loss and poor appetite, joint or bone pain, back or chest pain, skin sores that don't heal. Many patients are first diagnosed with bacterial pneumonia because symptoms are similar. And that's kind of what happened with Nova. The first week they gave her, they knew that they figured she had some kind of respiratory infection, and they gave her antibiotics, which doesn't kill fungal infections, so the medicine didn't work. The time between exposure to the spores and when symptoms develop ranges from 21 to 100 days. The signs and symptoms of blastomycosis vary among individuals. About 50% of infections are asymptomatic. Some patients develop a chronic lung infection, or the disease can spread to other areas of the body like skin, bones, central nervous system. So yeah, with her, like they did like a blood test, they felt her, they didn't see it, and it wasn't until I brought her back a week later when she started having breathing issues that they did an x-ray of her lungs and were able to see what it was. And this is a big thing I want to point out, especially if you have a dog and you live in any of these areas. So it says, in the United States, the fungus mainly lives in the Midwestern, South Central, and Southeastern states, particularly in areas surrounding the Ohio, Mississippi River valleys, the Great Lakes, and the St. Lawrence River. So if you live in any of these specific areas, then that's something that you really should be aware of. Like I said, the prognosis is only like 50 to 75%. So it's almost like a 50-50 chance of survival, which is just so crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to like share that. Like I said, I'm gonna put some links in the description. Obviously you don't need to read up on everything, but I just really want people to be aware of like the signs and symptoms and things to look out for, especially if you go to the vet and they're not like 100% sure on what it is. Get the x-ray, just have them look. It's definitely worth catching early. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Excited to get back into posting. I miss YouTube a lot. So this week I'm gonna try to start vlogging again and getting back into posting. So this is the last sad video. I kind of want to make a video just dedicated to Nova and just put like a compilation of like happy moments with her together, just so the last memory of her on my channel isn't this. Like, I don't want to remember her for her last couple weeks of her life. I want to remember her for all the good times. So especially because a lot of you, if you've been subscribed for the last year, you like watched her grow up. And I know a lot of people DM me and said that they found my channel from my Nova videos. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna say I hope you enjoyed this video because I know it's not enjoyable, but if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Also like and comment on this video. It definitely helps out my channel and will help push this video because I really want as many people to be able to see it as possible. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.